So now we're going to take a look at the actual KReady system. Once you have received your credentials, you can access the system as follows. One, you'll go to ohio.kready.org. You'll enter your username and password and then click login. It's really that simple. Again, if you click the forgot password, you can recover your password if it is indeed forgotten. Again, your role in a KReady system will be to add users and students to the system, manage and monitor changes, and then also access and submit reports as it relates to the data that's been collected or submitted, entered into the KReady system by teachers. You'll notice here on this main page here, the login page, that there are actually 3 app download buttons here on the login screen. So I want to just kind of touch on those briefly here. The first is the KRA app, and that is for Android tablets and iOS iPads only. And this is specific to teachers. So this would be something that teachers would use to enter scores for students. The ELA app, and this is on Windows desktop devices only. Again, this is for teachers. And the KReady File Watcher, and this is for Windows and Linux systems, and this would be used by data managers of large districts. So once we log in, we're brought to this welcome screen. And on this welcome screen, we access the data manager dashboard by clicking on the administration link at the very top of the page. Once we click that link, it takes us to the data manager dashboard. The data manager dashboard is your home. This is where you would come to do all of the things that we talked about, to add, to manage, and to check reports. So we're going to kind of do a quick walkthrough of each of these areas here. So organizations. Organizations are the schools, preschools, and daycare centers listed in the system. This section provides a list of those organizations and regions that the data manager has access to. These are typically at the district or larger organizational level and may contain multiple locations or buildings. The data collections, this section is going to provide you with the active data collection. And what we mean by that is each year there is a collection period, a collection window. And that period has a code that's used to separate or distinguish that collection window. The data collections shows the codes that each data manager has access to, specific to their location and the assessment window. Users simply provides a list of all the users. That would be teachers and admins that you've added to the system. And students, likewise, would be a list of all those students that have been loaded into the system that teachers are entering scores for. The transfers area, this provides access to viewing and managing student transfer requests made both by you and by other locations. So that would involve or entail students being transferred out of your location, out of your district to another, or from a district into yours. The bulk loader, this is the area for uploading student, teacher, and admin information as well as enrollment data into the KReady system, and you can do this one time with a single file. The data displays, now this is new to this area. This provides access to allow you to view interactive charts and graphs based on the data for your school or district. This is currently available for KRA only. And again, this is also connected with that information that teachers would be submitting. So once teachers are entering scores, you'll be able to see and view, and admins would be able to access this to view information about the progress of the students in a just-in-time way to make data-driven decisions. The reports allows you access to a list of reports that are specific to the current assessment window and that specific data token. And then the archives provides access to reports that were downloaded for previous data collections. Now this is very important. Once you're up and running in the system, it's very important that you as a data manager are going into the system and doing that monitoring and checking like we talked about, and downloading reports. Obviously, at the end, you're going to need to download information to enter it into your SIS and thus submit it to EMIS or EAS. So we know that you'll be downloading information then, but it's helpful constantly be checking to make sure that student scores are being entered, teachers are submitting data to you or to the system rather, and you're able to view that and check that. If you are doing that, then there will be a record that's kept from all of the transactions that you do, and those transactions can then be searched, if you will, after the window closes, and that can be found in the archive for the previous year. If you don't do that, then that archive will not be there.